Everybody, welcome back. Keto Crypto here with another Keeta update. This is going to be a very clear tutorial of how to swap for Keeta, ticker KTA, on the Base network. So most of us have our own exchange where we can get Ethereum. You know, you might use Coinbase, you might use MEXC, you might use Binance, or if you have LCX and you are registered on the LCX exchange. This is one of the most regulated exchanges in the world with the biggest licenses, and they're serious. They have actually listed Keeta, which is another extremely bullish thing for Keeta. But in order to get Keeta, if you're not on the LCX exchange, which there's a link in the description for you, but if you're not on the LCX exchange, you're going to want to buy some ETH in your exchange, whatever it might be, Coinbase, Binance, and then send your Ethereum over. Either you can send it out on the Base network and receive it directly on Base, or if your exchange can only send it on the original ERC20 network, you send your Ethereum on ERC20 over to the Safepal wallet and you receive it as ERC20. So what's next? Well, Uniswap is the go-to, okay? So in Uniswap, you'll go here to the Explorer and you'll click on Uniswap, or you'll type in uniswap.org, which is the official website for Uniswap. Then you'll connect your wallet. My wallet's already connected, but I'm going to disconnect it for you and show you how to connect it just in case you don't know how. So you'll just, so let's say your wallet was not connected yet. There we go. I've disconnected mine. I'll connect it. Now this is the Safepal wallet. So you'll connect it by clicking on MetaMask, because it will connect your Safepal by clicking the MetaMask button. That's how it works. So now your Safepal's connected. Hopefully you have Ethereum on Base, if your exchange allowed you to send your Ethereum out on Base to the Safepal. If not, you received it in Ethereum or ERC20. That's easy to swap out. Just click on the asset, ETH ERC20, click on sell, and then you've got to select, we're going from ETH to ETH on Base. So you've got to change the network up here to Base. Then you're going to see Base ETH. That's what you need so you can buy Keeta. Now, for the purposes of this tutorial, I've already got ETH Base in my wallet, so we'll simply there it is. And now if you want to populate Keeta, you're gonna have to have the contract address. So you can go to CoinGecko, you can type in the search bar Keeta, and then you can copy the contract address. Okay, so you'll just copy this contract address. Once it's copied, you go back over to the Uniswap. You'll have to reload the platform because that's how it is. And then you can paste that contract address where the token, where it says select token. So what we'll do here is we'll select ETH Base. So there's our ETH Base, and then we want Keeta. So I've already added the contract address, so it already populates for me. But if this is your first time getting Keeta, you're gonna have to paste that contract address right here. Paste. And then Keeta will populate. Then you can simply swap for Keeta. I'm gonna swap 0.001, which is just $2 for some Keeta. And you'll hit get started. Since this is on the Base network, it might ask you to switch to the Base network. Yes, it will. And then because this is Uniswap, you'll have to go back in again and do everything again. Keeta is going to be much more efficient, I'd say, than Uniswap. It's very tedious, kind of annoying, to be honest with you, but this is what you've got to do to get your hands on some Keeta. Okay? So just put that ETH Base there, click on Keeta, and then you can swap out your ETH base for Keeta. Okay. So you'll click that, then you'll review, then you'll click swap, and then you'll confirm it in your wallet. And in no time, you'll have that Keeta in your wallet. Okay. So there we go. It's confirmed. You can see there it is, swapped 0.001 ETH for 3.99 Keeta. So you've got your Keeta now in your wallet. Okay. My recommendation, get a hardware, very secure wallet, maybe Tangem. I've got a link in the description for you. The Tangem is superior. The security is superior. And you can store Keeta on the base network within your Tangem. So you could easily send it out straight to your Tangem from here. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. You know, here at Keto Crypto, we just take the ketosis and the nutrition of being healthy individuals, and we use that to accelerate our investment capabilities and to be able to maneuver within and around these spaces. So Keto Crypto out. I'll see you on the other side, fam. Lock in.